Two, one, two. Hello? do, do.
Is it time? I don't know.
Justin said
Just in time. Oh, didn't he?
Who sang this? I was like, can I haven't heard him in a while, but he's got such a nice voice. It's
Wow.
so deep, you know.
I know he did the whole High Holy Days at Judea. He was the main cantor.
That's where I used to go. Is he working? Or is he just
He's working there, but just part time. But the regular cantor over this. And so, Alicia, Alice, yeah, yes.
I want you all to feel that sense of Shabbat. So hard. If you aren't plugged in for the whole period from the candle lighting last night through this morning to be sitting here in a sacred moment. So I just want you to take a breath to feel the Shabbat. Just relax. Feel the holiness of this moment. Rabbi Abraham Joshua Heschel said that Shabbat is a palace in time, like a castle. In fact, what's so amazing, by the way, is if you want to think about it, the idea, they say that you can make sacred time is itself an amazing concept. Right? How do you take something abstract like time and all of a sudden make it sacred? So that's what you have to feel, that sense of sanctity. And one way you're going to be doing that is by distinguishing Shabbat from any other day of the week in which you are all tied to those phones and in which you don't think that you can exist as if it's the very breath of your life. So here's what I'm going to ask you to do. Please just turn them off. We don't mind them going off now to being disengaged. But really, if you want to be here and present for Brandon's bar mitzvah, if you want to feel the sense of holiness of Shabbat, if you really want to feel unenslaved to life that enslaves you without your knowing it, just turn them off. Just for the next hour to be able to tune in, if you will. This morning when we were here, many of us, we had our morning service in which Talit is standard apparel for those who are bar and bat mitzvah age. So in the mincha service, the afternoon, not required. But those of us who are involved in the Torah up here wear a Talit. And so I'm going to put mine on as well. You're going to be able to follow the service, by the way, in your red prayer book, the Siddur. It's the smaller of the red books if you have books in front of you. And the Mincha service, the afternoon service, is every day we have Shachrit morning and Mincha afternoon and Mari evening. Saturday afternoons we always read from Torah. That gives the opportunity to have a bar mitzvah for Brandon to be able to read from the Torah as well. So if you will, turn to page 558. 558. Hold on. What page? Hold on. I think I have the wrong page there. Let me try. Page 214. You won't find 558. Shh. My apologies. Page 214. Page 214, we're going to begin. You'll find there the Ashrei, and Brandon's going to be leading us in the English of it. We're going to respond on the alternate stanzas, please. Go ahead.
Joyous are they who dwell in your house, they shall praise you forever.
Joyous the people who are so favored. Joyous the people whose God is Adonai.
I exalt you, my God, my sovereign. I praise your name always.
every day
Great, praise you, glorifying your name always.
Great is Adonai, greatly to be praised, though your greatness is unfathomable.
One generation praises your works to another, telling of your mighty deeds.
I would speak of your majestic glory and your wondrous acts.
Generations speak of your awe-inspiring deeds. I too shall recount your greatness.
They recount your great goodness and sing of your righteousness.
Adonai is merciful and compassionate, patient and abounding in love.
Adonai is good to all, and God's mercy embraces all of creation.
All of creation acknowledges you, and the faithful bless you.
They speak of the glory of your sovereignty and tell of your might.
Proclaiming to humanity your mighty deeds and the glory of your majestic sovereignty.
Your sovereignty is eternal. Your dominion endures in every generation.
Adonai supports all who falter and lifts up all who are bent down.
The eyes of all look hopefully to you, and you provide them nourishment in its proper time.
Opening your hand, you satisfy with contentment all that lives.
Adonai is righteous in all that is done, faithful to all creation.
Adonai is near to all who call sincerely.
God fulfills the desire of those who are faithful, listening to their cries, rescuing them.
Adonai watches over all who love the Holy One, but will destroy all the wicked.
My mouth shall utter praise of Adonai. May all that is mortal praise God's name forever and ever.
Amen. Page 217, the Chatzi Kaddish.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה.
אמן.
בעלמא דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי. בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל. בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבם מבורך לעלם לעלמי עלמיה יתברך יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דאמירן בעלמה ואמרו Amen.
Page 218, you'll find the Torah service. In anticipation of opening the ark and taking out the Torah, Barry Dine, if you'll come forward, you're going to carry the Torah. Those of you with Peticha opening the ark, Roseanne Burstein and Lisa Subarsky, Mark and Wendy Dine, Sherry and Colin Dine. If you'll join us up on the Bima, page 218.
ואני תפילתי לך אדוני עת רצון אלוהים ברוב חסדך ענני באמת אישך.
We rise together as the ark is open, please.
ויהי בנשוא אהרון ויאמר משה קומה אדוני ויבוצו אויביך וינוסו משנאיך מפניך כי בציון תצא תורה כי בציון תצא תורה ודבר אדוני בירושלים ברוך שנתן תורה תורה ברוך שנתן תורה תורה ודבר אדוני בקדושתו גדלו לאדוני איתי ונרממה שמו יחדיו לך אדוני הגדולה והגבורה והתפארת והנצח וההוד כי כה בשמיים ובארץ כי כה בשמיים ובארץ לך אדוני הממלכה ומתנשא לכל ראש רממו רממו רממו
Adonai Eloheinu, והשתחוו, להדם רגליו קדוש הוא, רממו, אדוני אלוהינו, והשתחוו, להר קודשו, כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו. רממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו להר קודשו. רממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו להר קודשו. כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו רוממו. אוי כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו רוממו. אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו להר קודשו. רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו להר קודשו. כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו רוממו. אוי כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו רוממו.
You may be seated. You can put away your prayer books for a little bit. Instead, the larger red books that you have, the Chumash, we're going to be reading from there. You'll open up, we're way at the end, page 1202, 1202. And we're in the final verses, the final chapter of the Torah. This is the end of the book, the final moments of the life of Moses. And it's a fascinating story. There's a lot of debate about the end of the book of Deuteronomy, because the question is, do you think Moses deserved to go into the land? And look, he led the Israelites for 40 years. Right, Mark Dye, that's not bad. Being CEO of a company for 40 years, right? Not bad. It's a great run. Right? You think he should have been able to go into the land? What? Sorry? Too old. It was time for him to retire? Is it hard for CEOs to retire? We'll talk another 20 years, right? The idea, so what did Moses do wrong, by the way, that he didn't deserve to go into the land? Anybody know this part of the story? Anybody know? The worst thing that Moses is involved with, you normally think about breaking the tablets. That Moses came down, they were worshiping the idols, and he smashed the tablets, and most people associate that with the inability to go. It's not that. It's not about the breaking the tablets, believe it or not. He hit the rock. It's a smaller story. Oh my God, and you went here at Temple Aliyah, Severn Center Religious School, didn't you? That's amazing, the things that you can learn. It's amazing, the things that people can learn. So what happens is, by the way, there's two of these stories. In the early part, he's told to hit the rock. So he hits the rock and the water comes out. Later on, though, right, he's told, right, to speak to the rock. Instead of speaking to the rock, he hits the rock. So some commentators say it's because he hit the rock. However, some other commentators say it's not that he actually hit the rock, it's that he yelled at the people. He said, "You rebels, you." And what do the rabbis take from that? They took that he lost the ability to be a leader. See, that's the trick about whether you can remain a leader, is you keep that ability to do it or not. Right? Sometimes you just get too frustrated. You've been doing it for too long. Parents, any of you can relate to this? Right? When you're doing it for a long time, especially if you stretch out the years that your children might have been born. I don't know if anybody did that at all, right? That sometimes by your youngest one, you go, oh my God, just raise yourself. Right? You're on your own, and just just write me when you're good. And so it's a sense of, do you have the patience to do it? So some argue that he just lost the patience. And he just wasn't a good leader anymore. And that's hard to realize. And Moses, our hearts break for him. He's actually there looking into the land. God lets him see the land because he says to God, I want to go in. I want to see the land that you promised to us. And so he gives him half of it. He can't go in, but he looks over it from Harnebo, and he looks in and he can see the land. Somehow we're led to believe that, that he's comforted by that. That at least he got them to land. He saw that they're going to go in. I think about this, by the way, often with the next generations of grandparents and great-grandparents. You know, when you can see that next generation and you see they're doing well, and you feel like, I got them to the promised land, and I'm good, right? A sense of satisfaction and connection. So Moses, this is a really difficult moment. You feel his own sense of pain, of wanting to do more, and it's time to transition. These are the final words of the Zotar Bracha. As we begin the Torah reading, Larry and Shelley, you're going to come up here, please. You're going to speak to your son, Brandon. And Brandon, this is the moment, you know, that I tell every bar and bat mitzvah that this is the moment when you just listen. You don't talk back. You don't respond. You don't do anything. You just take in your parents' words, and they've been looking forward to this for the last 13 years, actually. All right, so who's going first? Okay, so shall you start? Go ahead.
Brandon.
Hold on 1 second. Right? Look right at him. All right? Get close to that microphone.
Brandon, hard to believe it is your bar mitzvah day. You've worked so hard to get to this day, and we are beyond proud of you for your amazing accomplishment. The incredible qualities that make this day special are the same qualities that you put into your everyday life. The first quality is your determination. When you put your mind to something, you not only accomplish your goal, but you put 100% effort into making it your best work possible. Whether it's a school project, athletics, or fighting for what you believe in, your tenacity is a strength that will always give you that edge in life. Secondly, your values and morals are something that sets you apart. And it will also define you. No matter what the situation, never forget how important it is to do what's right. You are a leader, and I hope you will always stand up for what's right, even if it's not what the majority believes in. You have a strong, intelligent, and confident voice that is always worthy of hearing. Your easygoing personality that you were born with was definitely a gift from God in so many ways. Life hasn't always been easy. You've heard and seen a lot for your age, but your easygoing personality has gotten you through a lot and will continue to help you look at life with a glass half full. Your love of friends and family and enjoying life is such a blessing. It is your job to take advantage of these blessings and the opportunities you have and live your best life. These are only a few of your incredible qualities, and there are so many more. But please remember never to give up, even if you failed many times. This will only make you stronger. No matter how hard life may seem at times, look around you. You have so many friends and family that will always support and love you unconditionally. Remember in life that materialistic things are nice and may bring you happiness at that moment, but it won't bring you everlasting happiness that touches your soul. What will truly bring happiness is following your passions in life, giving tzedakah, whether it's money or time, surrounding yourself with true friends and family. Laugh, love, and continue the Jewish tradition that will always keep you grounded and rooted to your heart and soul. You are a beautiful young man inside and out, and we are beyond proud of you for the young man you've become. We know and hope that you will continue the Jewish traditions and pass them on to your family one day. I love you with all my heart, always and forever, unconditionally. Mazel tov.
Give your mom a hug. It wasn't easy to make it through that whole thing. Go ahead. Come on. There you go. It's okay. All right. Ready now?
Brandon, it's hard to believe that nearly 35 years ago today, I was standing in almost your exact shoes, probably just a few sizes larger, wearing my bar mitzvah suit, also from Rudnick's, the same way you are today. From the minute you were born, we knew you were a special kid. 13 years later, we stand here in front of our dearest family and friends to celebrate this amazing day. Look at this setting. Today is also about family, friends, and community. It is about traditions and values, and the passing of these traditions and values down through the ages. Were this another time and another place, we could get in a lot of trouble for doing this. For centuries, Jews have been persecuted, driven from their homes, and even killed for performing our ancient rituals. Even as we celebrate this occasion, we must remember the many who came before us and suffered so we could have these freedoms. If I had to choose one phrase that best describes you, it would be a man of principles, like his dad. You know the difference between right and wrong. You live your life on the simple premise of do unto others as you would like done to you. Mom and I always tell you that you will have many choices in life. We have come to trust your judgment and your choices, but throughout your life, you'll be thrown curveballs, unexpected, and events will happen. We want you to know that Mom and I will always be here for you as your life unfolds. I know it is important for you to become a well-educated and successful adult, but a meaningful life must include much more than that. You have an opportunity to truly make this world a better place. I hope on your journey you will discover the way to happiness is by following your dreams and finding that by making other people's lives better, you automatically enrich your own. The value of the life we make is a question of quality and not quantity. It's not about how many friends you have, but how good, dependable, and caring the friends you have are. It is not how much money you have, but how you use your money to make a better life, not just for yourself, but for those you love and those in need. I want you to know I will think of you as a great success if you become a kind, responsible, and generous adult who respects everyone, regardless of their status or position in this world. Brandon, I remember when I was little, I would sit next to my father in synagogue, playing with the strings on his talit, and loving the feeling of the soft strings between my fingers while listening to the congregation chanting in words I probably did not understand, but felt it resonating deep inside. Today you're wearing a talit that has strings from my dad's talit, and I keep thinking of how lucky we are as people to have those strings attached to hold us as a rich history of our perseverance and purpose. Those strings are a tie not only to our shared Jewish history, but to the ties that bind our family. I hope you'll always remember and respect the past and feel a responsibility for creating a better future for yourself, your family, and the Jewish community. You did not have the honor and privilege to meet my dad, but I'm certain he's looking down upon us and smiling. Take in this moment carefully. It all flies by so quickly. But just be you, and it'll be a journey worth taking. And I, for one, can't wait to see where it goes. I love you with all my heart, and I know I'm going to respect the man you are becoming. Speaking of becoming a man, effective tomorrow, your first month's rent is due.
Guys, you're going to take the talit from your parents. Okay.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitchanu v'mitzvotav v'tzivanu l'hitatef b'tzitzi.
Amen. You'll be able to find the Torah reading, page 1202, beginning of the Zot HaBracha.
ותגלה ותראה מלכותו עלינו בזמן קרוב, ויחון פליטתנו ופליטת עמו, בית ישראל לכנו חסד רחם ורצון ונאמר,
אמן.
הכל הבו גודל אלוהינו תנו כבוד לתורה, יעמדו אלן בן Ita v'Shulamit bat Baruch Rishon, Baruch shenatan Torah li'amo Yisrael, b'kedushato. Ve'atem hanikim Adonai Elohechem, chayim kulchem hayom.
Baruch hu et Adonai Hamvorach.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai.
Notain HaTorah.
Amen.
V'zot habracha asher Barak Moshe ish ha'Elohim et bnei Yisrael lifnei moto vayomar Adonai misinai ba v'zarach miseir lamo hofia mahar paran ve'tamerivuvo kodesh mimino ishtat lamo af hofei amim kol kedusha be'adecha V'hem tukul l'raglecha Yisa medaboratecha Torah tzivalanu Moshe Marsha kilat Yaakov V'hi b'shurun melech V'hi tasef roshe am Yachad shivtei Israel Yehi Reuven v'al Yamot V'yehi mitav mispar V'zot Yehuda Bayomar Shema Adonai Kol Yehuda Ve'al Amot Tivienu Yadav Raglo Ve'etze Mitzrayim Tehiyeh.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torat emet, v'chayei olam nata betochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten HaTorah.
Amen. Have the grandparents come on up, please?
Ya'amdu Baruch ben Milton u'Barucha bat Shmo Samuel ve'Ita bat Aaron v'Rachel Sheni.
Take your towel. Okay. Right here.
Baruch Adonai Hamorach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten HaTorah.
Amen.
Amen. Ulelevi amar tumecha ve'urecha leish chasidecha asher nisito b'masa tirivehu amer meriva ha'omer la'aviv ulimo lo re'itiv ve'et echav lo hikir ve'et banav lo yada ki shamaru imratecha uveritecha yinsoru yoru mishpatecha liYakov v'toratecha liYisrael yasimu kitorah be'avecha v'chalil al mizbechecha barech Adonai chelo ufa'al yadav tirtzeh mechat motnaim kamav sanav min yekumun Levinyamin amar yedid Adonai yishachen levetach alav hofef alav kol hayom uven ketefav shachen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chaye olam melech betuchenu, Baruch atah Adonai, noten haTorah.
Amen.
הבחור הבר מצווה יעמוד צבי בן אילן ושולמית שלישי חזק חזק.
All right. All right, Brandon, before your Aliyah, before you turn to the Torah reading, you've written some comments to share about this afternoon's portion. I know you're going to read them slowly, loudly, and clearly, right?
My Torah portion is Vizot HaBracha, which is read on Simchat Torah. Vizot HaBracha recounts the blessings that Moses gave to each of the 12 tribes of Israel before his death.
Low and clear.
Echoing Jacob's blessings to his 12 sons 5 generations earlier, Moses assigns and empowers each tribe with its individual role within the community of Israel. Vizot HaBracha relates how Moses ascended Mount Nebo, from whose summit he saw the promised land. And Moses, the servant of God, died there in the land of Moab, the mouth of God, and no man knows his burial place to this day. The Torah concludes by attesting that there arose not a prophet since in Israel like Moses, whom God knew face to face and in all the mighty hand and the great awesome things which Moses did before the eyes of all Israel. What's interesting about my portion is that in order to make the community of Israel successful, each tribe had to do their part to create a whole and unified community. Moses' job was to empower the tribes with their individual roles, and it was their responsibility to act as a leader. I can relate to this because my parents' home empowered me to be independent, have good morals, values respect, and empathy for others. I know I have to do my part also in the Jewish community because I want to continue the Jewish faith and pass this on one day to my family. It's my responsibility and a role as a bar mitzvah to contribute to the community as Moses empowered his tribe. I would like to follow the example set by Moses in teaching our Jewish traditions and values in my family. Our family celebrates Shabbat every Friday night, and I truly enjoy how meaningful this is, and I look forward to it every week. I will continue this tradition with my own family one day. Also, during Hanukkah, we donate money for Jewish families that are less fortunate so they're able to afford gifts for their families. I understand that giving to other people less fortunate, be it time or money, is something that Moses taught his people. It's my responsibility as a Jew to always help and contribute to the Jewish community. I want to thank my parents, brother, Rabbi Vogel, Rabbi Goldstein, Cantor Mimi, and Cantor Stein for all their support in making this special day possible. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. All right, so you're going to now read your Aliyah, call up the grandparents. Come on back here with us. All right, don't worry.
Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamvarah.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bahar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torto. Baruch Atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
O Yosef Amar Mevorach et Adonai Artso Mi Meged Shamayim Mitol Umi Tehom Rovetzet Tachat Umi Meged Tevuo Shamish Umi Meged Gershim Ume Rosh Harei Kedem Umi Meged Givot Olam Umi Meged Eretz Umla Ashocheni Senes Tevot Ale Rosh Losef Ukokot Nazir Echad Horsaro Hadar וקרני רעים קרניו, והם עניים ינגח יחדיו על שי ארץ, והם רבבות אפרים, ואימפי מנשה.
Okay, take your tallit and kiss the last word.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'hayei olam nata betoheinu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Simon Tuff, Mazel Tuff, Mazel Tuff, Seaman Tuff, Seaman Tuff, Mazel Tuff, Mazel Tuff, Seaman Tuff, Seaman Tuff, Mazel Tuff, Mazel Tuff, Seaman Tuff. Yeah, hey, lanu. Yeah, hey, lanu, yeah, hey, lanu. Ulecha Yisrael. Yeah, hey, lanu, yeah, hey, lanu. Ulecha Yisrael. David Melech Yisrael. Chai v'kayam. David Melech Yisrael. Chai v'kayam. Seaman Tuff, Mazel Tuff, Mazel Tuff. Seaman Tuff, Seaman Tuff, Mazel Tuff. Mazel Tov, Seaman Tuff, Seaman Tuff, Mazel Tuff, Mazel Tuff, Seaman Tuff, yeah, hey, lanu.
Brandon, turn to me, please. Remember, I told you there'd be a part in the service where I was going to talk to you, try and think of some nice things to say to you. This is the moment. I've been thinking a long time about this. You're the last grandchild on both sides to have a bar mitzvah. There's a milestone in your family. Right? There's a great sense of trajectory. I've known your family for a very long time. Long before your parents got married, right? Back to the Peck family and the Dine families, going back 30 years. I've married a lot of your family. I've been at Briss's. I was at yours, do you remember? I was there, and I'm just looking forward to the next generation. And I think about, it's great to have your grandparents here, and I think about your Grandpa Harold, who you didn't know, but who I knew very well. And I think you've heard the amazing stories and what a great heart he had and how important family was. And in these moments, we believe that our loved ones are here watching down. And Larry, that's what you said. Like they are here with us, not just metaphorically, but you can feel their presence. And I feel your grandpa's presence here absolutely in this moment. We sat down and I tried to get to know you a little bit better. And we talked about how, the sense of getting to know somebody and get comfortable and to share. And I finally cracked you open a little bit more and found a sense of just the carefree spirit you had. You're one of the few kids, I tell you, who wasn't so nervous being here for some reason. You're just cool as a cucumber. I loved, by the way, the comments that your parents shared. I don't know if you know this. Here at Temple Aliyah, we really try and shift the nature of the talk from parents. And rather than it being a brag sheet of all the amazing accomplishments that a child's had in the tremendous 13 years of their life, right, we talk about sharing values, right? And that's what your parents did. And that's what they've always done. That's what your family has always been about taking care of family, about the Jewish people, about the world at large. So those are the values I want you to have. You're a lot like Moses, which, by the way, got him in trouble, just so you know. Two things. One, Moses was a man of few words. The very beginning, he didn't want to go to Egypt and to tell Pharaoh to let the people go, right? And he said, who am I to talk? By the end of the Torah, by the end of his life, he's talking a lot. He finds his voice in his words. Moses, like you, had a great sense of right and wrong. And sometimes that got him in trouble. Right? When he really saw that people were doing the wrong thing, he lashed out, like we talked about hitting the rock and yelling at them, ye rebels. I would love you to take that passion. When we met as a family, I think it was your mother who said, we talked about your character and values, and she said, just don't lie to Brandon. I think those were the words. Right? That you have this great sense of moral right and wrong, and that you just aren't prepared to tolerate any compromise in that in the world. I hope that you'll always stand up for that right and wrong, that you'll take in your hearts and the connections and always feel it, connections of family, people. And I want to share with you a blessing that's been shared in the Jewish people for about 3,000 years, the Birkat Kohanim, which is common to give to children at their, on Shabbat and at special occasions as well. Here it goes. Yevarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha, Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'yichunecha, Yisar Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May God bless you and keep you, Brandon Dine. May you always feel God's presence in your heart. May you always feel connections to family, Jewish people, to the world at large. May you tap into that godly presence, and may you help to create peace in the world. And let us all say, Amen. We're going to, at this time, call forward Hagba and Glila. Frank and Warren, you're going to be called up. And then Barry, you can come up, Barry Dine, because you're going to carry the Torah around. We have you just ready here. We rise together as we call forward.
Ya'amod hamagbiya, Ya'amod hagolel.
All right. Who's lifting, Warren? All right. Hey, go ahead, Warren. Take that baby up. No, this is good for a right-hander. Go ahead, take these, hold, and you're going to lift it up. You ready? Lift down and go.
V'zot
Hold it up.
haTorah asher sam Moshe lifnei bnei Yisrael ki Adonai b'yad Moshe. Torah, 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 tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 tziva lanu Moshe. Morasha kehilat Yaakov, Morasha kehilat Yaakov, Morasha kehilat Yaakov. Torah tziva lanu Moshe. Hey, Torah, 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 tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 tziva lanu Moshe.
As we prepare to return the Torah to the Ark, page 218. The cousins, if you'll come up, Jake, Austin, Griffin, Chloe, Charlotte, Rory, and Ellie, if you'll all join us up here on the bima to open up the Ark as we return the Torah.
Al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim, ha'olam omen. Al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim. Al shlosha devarim,
al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim, ha'olam omen.
Al haTorah ve'al ha'avodah ve'al gemilut chasadim. Al haTorah ve'al ha'avodah ve'al gemilut chasadim. Etz chaim hi lamachazikim ba ve'tomcheha me'ushar deracheha darchei noam v'chol netivoteha shalom. ישיבנו אדוני אליך ונשובה חדש ימינו כקדם.
You may be seated. My pleasure to call forward Alan Jacobson, president of our men's club, who's going to make some presentations to our bar mitzvah. Go ahead.
How are you doing, my friend?
Pretty good.
Are you sure? You know, I sat down with this nice young man and I asked him a question. I said, are you nervous? And he said, just a little bit. And as Rabbi had mentioned earlier, you're cool as a cucumber. I think you must have been practicing for weeks and weeks because you were like very smooth, and I'm a little jealous. I wasn't that smooth when I did this. I have a couple of things I wanted to share with you. One of them is a book called Israel Matters. I've actually read it myself. It's a good little read, and I hope you're going to take a little bit of time to read that. I'm going to put it back over there, but I just wanted to, show it to you. I have a bar mitzvah certificate for you, which is a good thing to have. I also have a one-year membership in our award-winning USY, and I hope that you're going to attend some functions here and continue to build friendships and have a good time. And I have a certificate that a tree has been planted with your name on in Israel. You can actually look this tree up and go visit it. Some people from our temple actually went there this summer, and they were able to see that forest, I believe. And last but not least, this is a Kiddush cup. This is a really important thing because when you enjoy your Shabbat celebrations with your family and your friends, this is a gift from Men's Club and Sisterhood here, and I hope you're going to continue to use that for many years to enjoy Shabbat. Mazel tov, my friend. You're welcome.
Mazel tov. We continue, page 222, with the Hatzi Kaddish.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה
Amen.
בעלמא דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל בעגלה בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן יהי שמי רבם מבורך לעלם לעלמי עלמיה יתברך יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתעלה שמי דקודשה ברכו לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דאמירן בעלמה ואמרו אמן.
We rise together, please, page 223, as Brandon's going to help lead us in the Amidah, page 223.
Baruch atah
Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avotenu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzhak Elohei Yaakov
Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor ve'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Ve'konei Hakol, Ve'zocher Chasdei Avot, Umevi Goel Livnei Bneihem, למען שמו באהבה, מלך עוזר ופוקד ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם ופוקד שרה, אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, בחיי מתים אתה, רב והושיע, מוריד הטב. מחכה חיים בחסד, מחיי מתים ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר, מחמו
Matzmiach Yeshua.
V'ne'emanata l'chachayot hamitim. Baruch atah Adonai
Yehi
mechayeh
hametim. Nekadesh Shomim Kakatubniacha Karasel Zehev
נקדש את שמך בעולם כשם שמקישים אותו בשמי מרום ככתוב על יד נביאך וקרא זה אל זה ואמר
Kadosh, 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 Adonai Tzvaot, Melech Haaretz Kevodo.
קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות מלוך הארץ כבודו יומתם ברוך יאמרו
Baruch Adonai Mimkomo.
ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו ובדברי קודשך כתוב לאמור
Yimloch Adonai Le'olam, Elohai Sion, Ledor Vador, Hallelujah.
ימלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהי ציון לדור ודור, הללויה. לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש, ושבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד, כי המלך גדול וקדוש אתה, ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הקדוש.
Prayer books, page 226. The Amidah continues silently, Hebrew, English, or the private prayers and meditations of your heart.
עושה שלום במרמה, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו,
Come on, feel the sense of peace.
ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל.
Page 230.
יתגדל ויגדש שמי רבה, ויום למדי בחירותי, וימליך מלכותי בחייכון, וביומייכון ובחיי לכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב ויאמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבם מבורך, לעלם לעלמי עלמיה יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה ברכו לעילה מכל ברכתה ושירתה ושבחתה ונחמתה ואמירם עלמה ויאמרו אמן. תתקבל צלותו נבואתו לכל בית ישראל קודם ונשמיה ויאמרו אמן. יהי שלום רב מן שמיה וחיים עליהם וכל ישראל ויאמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרמיו, הוא ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imeru. Amen.
We rise together for Aleinu, page 231.
Aleinu l'shabeach la'adon hakol, latet gedula leotzer breshit, shelo asanu ki goyei ha'aratzot, velo samanu kemishpechot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkeinu kahem, v'gor aleinu kecho hamonam, va'anachnu koreim umishtachavim umodim lifnei melech malchei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu. Shehu noteh shamayim ve'yoser haaretz Umoshav yikaro b'shamayim ima'ah ushkinatu zo b'govei meromim hu Eloheinu einod emet malkeinu efizulato kakatu v'torato v'yadata hayom v'hashavota elevavecha ki Adonai hu ha'Elohim b'shamayim ima'ah ve'ha'aretz mitachat ein od. Kakatu b'toratecha Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed v'ne'emar v'haya Adonai v'melech al kol ha'aretz v'yom ha'hu yeh Adonai echad u'shemo
May be seated. Page 232 is the Mourner's Kaddish, the conclusion of our worship services. We always think about the generations who have gone before us. So if anybody has the need or desire to recite the words of the Mourner's Kaddish, I invite you to rise at this time and to be able to hear these words, recite these words, and as I recite them on behalf of the community as well. Page 232, It Gadal v'Kadash Shemei Rabbah. Yelma divrach rutev yamlich malchutei v'chayechon v'yamechon v'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael v'galav izman kariv v'meru amen Yehei shmei Rabba mevorach le'olam umei omaya yitbarach yishtabach yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shemei d'kudashah briachu le'elam minkol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata Amiran bi'alma v'meru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya. V'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'meru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav. Uyaseh shalom. Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'meru amen. May God establish His peace in the heavens, grant peace and harmony for us, for all of Israel and all of humanity. We say amen. You feeling better? I feel a lot better. Yeah. It's all like nice connections. Pamela Wenk, I thought about Mel in terms of when you're standing there as well, such wonderful, souls in this congregation. And Marty Glade, we read from the Glade Torah today. It was so nice to be able to bring it out as we do and to share with community. Always grateful for the gift of Torah here at the congregation. Brandon, are you ready for a little Shechianu moment? We acknowledge His sanctity. Come on up here. Come on, Jake. Come on, and Shelly and Larry and Barbara and Barrett and Gaga. Come on up here if you will, please. Come on. I want you all to stand, please, where you are. Please stand. Put your arms around your neighbor. Go ahead. Put your arms around everybody. Okay. Want to join them up? Go ahead. All right. Put your arms around each other. There's that sacred moment we acknowledge that life is so special. Shechianu, here we go together.
Baruch
atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה.
We go, Amen.
It
keeps going, Bob. Come on, come on.
Amen.
Let's do it, Amen one more time. Let's feel it. Here we go.
Semen Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Semen Tov, Semen Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Semen Tov, Semen Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Semen Tov, Yehelanu, 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 Ulicha Yisrael, Yehelanu, Yehelanu, Ulicha Yisrael, David Melech Yisrael, Chai v'kayam. David Melech Yisrael, Chai v'kayam. Semen Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Semen Tov, Semen Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Semen Tov, Semen Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Semen Tov, Yehelanu.